Hey, welcome back to 5 Review. We're going to be checking out Donut Operator again because I'm just on a roll here with Donut Operator's videos, and I want to call this one your own downfall, creating your own downfall, something like that. Because you know that Donut's doing like ads, getting ad revenue, and it's just messing with my videos now, and I blame him for that. It's totally not his sponsor's fault. It's his fault. I'm going to click past that. This is fun. So we're going to watch this. It's something Donut reviewed. Donut Lord reviewed. So if you don't know where Donut Lord is from, first off, it's from a movie. And then in my last video about Donut Operator, I renamed him Donut Lord because he eats donuts, talks to them, but eats them when they get out of line.
New Britain. You fucking lying. I want your badge number. You're going down. I got that shit on camera.
Oh man, what is going on?
You're going
buffering.
Down. You lying bitch. You fucking lying.
Yes, you dropped the dollar, man.
You really gonna sit there and lie? Everything I do is.
Oh, okay, so here's some context to this. So this lady, for whatever reason, reported her car stolen, but then was driving her own car. So the police needed to basically confirm that it was no longer stolen, no longer reported, because she had it reported stolen, and that's why they stopped the vehicle. So she wasn't doing anything wrong. Keep that in mind. They're just trying to make sure that the vehicle is not stolen. So this is her vehicle, and she reported it stolen. And, then was driving her own vehicle. I'm thinking her boyfriend cheated on her and drove her car to do it, so she called and reported her car stolen. And she's angry that she's getting pulled over for having a reported stolen car. But here's the thing: if she's the registered owner, she reported it stolen. Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever.
It's legit. Everything I do is legit.
You dropped a dollar. Yes, you dropped the dollar, man.
You really gonna sit there and lie? Everything I do is legit. Everything I do is legit.
The officer wasn't sitting there in line. She actually dropped $1. Hold on, I just realized something. So I'm blocking out Donut here on my screen recording. Hold on, I want to fix that because Donut puts a lot of work into his videos, and I'm making money off his videos, so it makes sense that. Hold on. So I'm gonna go up here, and so Donut can be down here. Okay. Okay, now back to the video. There we go.
Ma'am, you need to relax.
Hey, Donuts.
I don't want to talk to you. I want your fucking badge number. I want your badge number. Badge number.
Is there a book of like how to be a fucking asshole to the police? Not that it's wrong to ask for a police officer's badge number. That's a common thing. Please do if you feel.
It's more like Donut. It's more like an instructional video guide. Okay, it's called Sovereign Citizens and First Amendment Auditors YouTube channels. It's an instructional video guide on how to be an asshole to the police. Unnecessarily, considering that police really just put their life on the line for others on a regular basis. I often believe that there's not enough backup for the police that look out for other people when people are just constantly shouting these false accusations about the police. And by the way, what people aren't talking about, they're talking about the false accusations about all this bullshit, and they're talking about all these like hate ads and stuff like that are going around. And it just pisses me off because these are people that put their life on the line for others. These are people that suffer the most for others. Every person that commits suicide by a cop, do you know who suffers the most from that? It ain't the idiot that used a cop to commit suicide. It's a cop that just took someone's life. that puts so much mental strain on cops, and cops don't really have anyone backing them. So at the end of the day, it's kind of fucked. You know, that people are so disrespectful to police until they need them. It's like, who the hell do you call on when your home's being burglarized? You call the police. I mean, myself, I call the police and report that I found a dead body in my home. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Call the police first and say, I'm going to shoot this fucker if he doesn't get the fuck out. Hurry up. Yeah, that'll get the police moving. You know, potential homicide in process or home invasion gone wrong.
You should do that. It's okay. A cop will tell you. But it's like there's a common list of phrases that goes with being a absolute piece of shit to the police that you have to repeat over and over. And I think that's the number one thing is I want your badge number. Where if you would stop screaming, slow your heart rate down, stop being a complete cunt, you could see that their badge number is on their badge. And if you ask them nicely, they would give you a card that says their name and their badge number on it. It's hard. It's
Oh, hell no. Skip that freaking ad.
hard. It's hard to understand. If you don't scream at them and you talk with them like they're people, because they're talking to you like you're people, they'll give you their badge number.
Badge fucking number. Now. Now.
Yeah, sorry about that. An ad popped up in the middle of Donut's video, and I'm watching Donut's video, and I'm sorry about that. I did skip it as fast as possible. Yeah, so what Donut said was completely true. Yeah, like, by the way, that's proof I'm real-time recording this stuff, so you know, it's not edited afterwards. I edit small portions out. I edit the portion where you basically see. I edit this portion out where I click start and stop recording. That's the extent of my editing. I don't do a lot of editing on these videos, you know. So just keep that in mind. You know, like I do the bare minimum editing, and that's it. Like that's where I start and stop on my streaming software. You know. So, but what Donut was saying was true. Like if she stopped, just calmed down, she'd realize, oh, I've reported my car stolen, but it turns out it was just my boyfriend or some shit like that. Oh, okay. You know, just need your ID to run your ID and have a nice day. But instead, you got all these. It would have been one cop that said, oh, let me just check your ID, make sure everything's okay, make sure the car's not stolen because it's reported stolen. That's the whole reason for the traffic stop. It was completely unnecessary to go through all this. And I hope my audio is showing up okay because, you know, for some reason, you know, I have a really good microphone set up, but, you know, it does not freaking... I started it up and it sounded like the amp wasn't even working, which was weird, which it was working, but it was just super quiet. I think I broke a jack, so I got to replace some stuff, and yeah, so now I'm just using my computer microphone and headphones for right now. Yeah, I dismantled my entire streaming setup for like 3 hours. I am so sorry.
You will go on administrative leave effective immediately. Now.
Ooh, she's the police chief now.
You will go on administrative leave effective immediately. Now.
Oh, I figured it out. They pulled the police chief over. That's why she's so mad.
Now.
I don't know. I was reported as stolen, but
Now.
I guess she's the
I'm not
registered
Miss
owner.
Thompson. I'm sick.
Oh, did you hear that? One of the officers said, I think, is she the chief now? And this guy said, I don't know, man. This car's reported as stolen. She's the registered owner. We're just trying to figure it out. When I was a cop, I wish random people on the streets could send me on holidays. I'd be like, I'll take it.
I was a registered stolen. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You got the hot.
That's all they want to know is, see, I told you the car's reported stolen, and she's a registered owner. I've seen this before. That's why. Oh man, yeah, this lady just not cool. Come on, why?
She.
All right, so if I had to guess what actually happened was, I know if a vehicle is stolen, then it gets logged either into the dispatch notes or right into the DMV, which you have access to in your computer in the cop car. Let's say your boyfriend takes your vehicle out and then he cheats on you and you're mad at him and you report it as stolen. And then you go to the police and you file a police report. Then there's going to be a note on the DMV or on 911 dispatch or whatever program you use where if you run that tag, it'll pop up as stolen. But if you don't go back to the police where you filed the report at and tell them, oh, I got my car back, or this situation is resolved, then it's still going to pop up as stolen and you're going to get pulled over.
You can put me around the 1700 park on I-75.
Exactly. For everyone out there that ever reported a vehicle stolen, just get your vehicle back. Go notify police station that you got it back. And if crackheads did crack in it, just be aware. Notify police officers that, hey, there's a report generated on this, and there was methamphetamine materials found in my vehicle after I got my car back, found it, and got it back. Then there you go. So, that's common things found in vehicles after they were found. Sometimes people use house paint and paint them, and then ditch them deep in the woods. And then they're found, and it's just like, oh man, what the hell? Someone did a number, and the insurance is like, no, this thing's totaled. Like the amount of slopped on paint all over the headlights, like you gotta replace the headlights, you gotta strip all that paint off. It's thousands and it's hours of work and thousands of dollars. It's not like you just take it in, sandblast it. No, you gotta tape it all up. You gotta remove a bunch of stuff when you start sandblasting. It's a nightmare.
Oh, it's her boyfriend. It's her boyfriend that went like that and walked away, the guy in the gray hoodie. This is what happened, exactly what I just said. He took the car out with the boys one night or something. She was mad and didn't want him to go out, and she went to the police and filed a police report and then never told the police what actually happened. I guarantee you that's what happened.
7-7.
No, he wasn't. No,
Ledger at Catherine, 5934, please.
Can I make keys, please? Stop fucking checking my VIN. You know this is a car, you fucking prick. Jay Light, that's your name. Can I get your badge number?
Can we show her that? Can we just show her that it's on the list of stolen? Yeah, if she wants. Hey, what's her name?
They're all calm and shit. She's running around screaming and cursing at him. He's got his phone out, and he's like, can we just show her that it's stolen? Oh, she's a detective now. Detective mode activated.
She knows everything, okay? She knows everything because she started everything. She started it when reported her car stolen. And then didn't report it, and then didn't tell the police that she got her car back. No. Do not do that. Do not do that. Ugh. This lady is a victim of no one but herself. This lady is a victim of no one but herself. Oh man, that's funny.
Ma'am, I need you to step over here. Come here. I want to show you. I want to show you something. I'm trying to show you. Listen, see your car right here, ma'am? See it's on red. You see AWA.
There's no possible way you just did that in the system.
No.
There's no fucking possible way. My car has
She's
never,
literally
ever,
not gonna know.
ever stolen. Ever.
Well,
Ever.
listen. We're trying to tell you. We're trying to.
Oh man, so I just saw Donut. So Donut has the same cursor set up on his video. I just saw his cursor pop up. I'm like, why is my computer acting on its own? It's possessed. Trip me out. This is my cursor. That was Donut's before. I'm like, the hell?
Tell you.
No, the fucking hasn't. Leave me alone. No, it hasn't.
She screamed loud enough so many times that I think that the police are wrong now.
Life has it ever. Everything is in my name. How
Listen,
the fuck could it be
we're trying to show you why we
That's
stopped
some
it. That's
bullshit
it.
system you did.
No,
Did you make up the
listen,
numbers?
No, listen.
Where'd you get the numbers from?
All right, I'm done.
The fuck?
The officer's like, where'd you get the lady's like, where'd you get those numbers from? Did you just make up those numbers? It's like, no, ma'am, it's your registration, ma'am. It's like people that are rude for no reason. It's just the best way to react to them is just being polite, because it just makes them seem like more and more of an asshole. Like they're going so far out of their way to just be polite to it. And whoa. The hell's going on back there? I see something in the back there. Like in the back corner. Right here. It's gonna make me nervous. The guy's just standing there casually with his hands in his pockets. Kind of nervous about. I'm kind of a nervous feeling about this. Like, it just kind of seems off, you know. I mean, it's not like there's a crowd forming or anything. This guy's just standing back there, like, you know.
Yeah, I had another one over there.
Yeah. He's moving around a lot too.
Get my stuff back so I can go.
It's reported stolen.
Okay, but it's mine. You see, I'm the owner.
Would you let me talk? If you're the owner, we'll take it out of the system and we'll have you out of the way.
No hurry.
What are you gonna do it?
We're confirming that you're the owner.
What else do you need?
To run you in the
What
system
else
to
do
make
you
sure this
need?
car is registered
I'm
to
getting
you.
the fuck out of
Alright?
here. Give me my fucking registration and my insurance now.
Ma'am,
Give me
ma'am.
my registration and insurance. Give me my registration and insurance.
Can we?
That's not how any of that works. God, what a nasty person. If you'll notice, the dude's sitting in the driver's side right here, running her in the computer. All she has to do is just chill for a minute, him run it, make sure the car is not really stolen, and then be like, "Here, have a nice day." And she has a kid. You heard her walking around yelling, "My daughter's only 6 years old, and you're pulling me over." By the way, kids make you immune to traffic stops.
All right, 19 go.
That's a joke. They don't make you immune to traffic stops. They make you get extra charges when you don't obey traffic stops. Yeah.
Listen, ma'am.
You're not gonna give it to me?
Ma'am.
You're not gonna give it to me?
Ma'am.
Your radio is terrible.
Can you please come over here?
Sure.
Just let them do what they gotta do, and then you'll be on your way.
Give me my shit.
Bill number 3.
What's your
Tired of
name?
you cops. Tired of you cocksuckers. I hope y'all all go to hell.
So imagine you get this job where you don't make money at all, and all you want to do is help people, and then the people you run across talk to you like this. I feel so bad for cops these days, especially with the social climate and everything going on right now, where everyone already hates you.
I agree, Donut, full-heartedly. It's fucked up the way people treat police these days.
Because some guy in some city you don't even know did some fucked up shit. And there are, 700,000 police officers in the United States who come across several hundred people a day. But you hear about one incident a week, which the chances of shit like that actually happening, which someone is wrong, is astronomically high. Like between a police officer doing something wrong and someone. And then, you have...
I like how he wrote in, just when he said astronomically high, he wrote in low. You didn't catch that.
Have this. This might be the worst Karen I've ever seen, man. I probably would have already put her in handcuffs and put her in the back of the car, at least detained her for, like, disorderly conduct or something.
I said I love Jesus, so that's not happening.
I bet it will.
She said, "I hope you all go to hell," and he said, "I love Jesus, so that's not happening." Imagine pulling someone over because it's a stolen car, and them jumping out and screaming at you for 4 minutes straight, and then telling you, "I hope you go to hell." It's terrible.
You know what, the funniest traffic stop I ever got on was actually so I was driving a U-Haul truck, and someone was apparently riding my bumper. And it was funny because someone was riding my bumper, and the stupid part about it is, I didn't see them. They were completely blacked out by the U-Haul truck, and I hear lights and sirens. I see the lights and sirens. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. So I get all my information ready, make sure I have everything in order. And which means picking up my wallet from the center console, it's just like just making sure I'm ready, have my wallet ready and everything. And the officer walks up and he stops behind the vehicle. I'm like, is he searching the back of the truck? Like, what is going on? So I pulled over, and this person's apparently still on my bumper. And, you know, like, so the officer then tells the person, hold on 1 second, apparently, and walks up to me and says, oh, you're free to go. Like, why'd you stop me? It's like, I didn't stop you, I stopped the car tailgating you. I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't know there was a car tailgating him. I couldn't see him. Like, yeah, that's why I stopped him. I was like, oh, shit. Well, I'm kind of boxed in then because I can't see them. They're so close to me. And there's a car in front of me. So I guess I'll just wait until you're done with your traffic stop and wait until they leave. So I had to sit through this traffic stop with a U-Haul. And, you know, it was best thing ever because I had my Bluetooth speaker because it was U-Haul. I just started playing the theme song for Cops as I was waiting. It was the best move ever. The cop walks up and said, thanks for being a good sport. Have a nice day. The car is still behind you. Wait for them idiots to leave first. I'm like, oh man, straight this stuff. I asked the cop, I said, officer, be honest. Did you write them a citation? The officer's just like, yeah. It's like, had to. It's like, thank you. Tailgating's dangerous. I didn't see them at all. I didn't know there was someone behind me. So from that point on forward, I started clearing the exhaust by redlining U-Hauls. Because like, anytime I was in a U-Haul, I'll just redline the U-Haul and blow exhaust. So if there's anyone tailgating me, I will find out.
But I can't stop watching now. We still got 8 minutes of this left. We have already invested too much into this, and I'm not going to quit now.
I love Jesus, so that's not happening.
The fuck? I bet it will soon enough.
I love Jesus too. I don't think I'm going to hell either.
36.
Hope not.
Read the Bible.
Hold on.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
It's already fucking written.
Don't even
Let's
bother.
talk about it.
Also, she's a Calvinist.
Yes, I'm all of that. But I've got my military too.
8867, 8867.
Jesus, I don't
What do you want? New Testament or Old Testament?
I don't have your registration.
Yeah, both. New Testament and Old Testament. I love Jesus.
I don't care. You see, it's me.
This
You
lady
see I'm
needs
the
church.
owner. What are we doing? What are we doing?
This lady needs church. That's for sure. She needs church. I got New Testament and Old Testament. May the power of Christ compel you.
Run it. We have to do a protocol.
What are you doing? No, I don't want to talk to you.
Stand over
I'll
there.
just leave.
No, you can't leave. You can't.
It's my car. I can absolutely.
Ma'am.
Like, do you have the keys?
Ma'am. Get out of the car.
Oh, no, no, no.
Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there.
Oh, the boyfriend is just as bad. Okay, I see now. For what? You're being detained because it comes up as a stolen car. That's why.
Over there. I'm not gonna tell you again. Stay over there.
No!
Out of there. Get out of the car.
Fuck! It's my.
What a pleasant person. That's all she's doing. Can you imagine that just 5 feet from your face is screaming? That's actually happened to me. Yeah, I almost knocked a lady out when I was a teenager. It took a lot of restraint. I got the rest of my day off after that. My employer just said, "Hey, my boss actually when I was like 16 years old, I worked at Vaughn's, and this lady tried to get a entire cheesecake, like one of those multi like flavored cheesecakes, for like $1.99. She said it has a tag. It must be on clearance. It was a date tag first off, one that the store doesn't even use, and it said 199. 1/99. That's not a price. It wasn't even a system that the store used. It was like those handheld punch ones. So I'm like thinking to myself, no, this is not even one of our tags. Who the hell put this on here? And we just explained to the lady, this is not a price tag, and it's a barcode system. The computer determines the price. You know. Uh-oh. Shut up. There we go. I just woke up my, I'm not going to say the name, smart device. But yeah, I mean, and this lady just immediately got in my face and started like actually throwing spit at me. It was the worst thing ever. And worst part was, it was not only Easter Sunday, but it was my birthday as well. Yeah, my birthday landed on Easter. It was Easter Sunday, and it was my birthday, and I had to work. On a Sunday, on my birthday, and this lady gets in my face, and I'm just standing there with like my fists were clenched by my side, and my manager's like behind me watching, and this lady's just in my face, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, she's not fucking worth it. She's not fucking worth it. She's not 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 worth it. This kept saying that as a song is played on in my head. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Was this a song I heard in my head? And I'm just saying to myself, she's not fucking worth it. She's not fucking worth it. Karen's not fucking worth it. She's not fucking worth it. Don't punch her. One side I hear, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. And the other side is just saying, she's not fucking worth it. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. She's a bitch, but don't hit her. Yeah, it was funny. That was funny. Now I laugh about it, but back then I was like deeply pissed. And my manager just said, hey, you know, I think it's your end of your shift. You should just go home and take the rest of the day off. Enjoy it. It's your birthday too, right? And it's like, yeah, just go ahead, head home. I was like, okay, you got a full day in. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I still have like 3 hours to go on my 4-hour shift, but okay, I'm not gonna argue with that. I got full pay for that day anyway, so I was like, screw it. You know, I'm gonna say screw it. You know, already short-staffed as it was. Too. That was the other messed up part, is like I ended up getting sent home because like I just had like the worst encounter on the face of the earth with this lady, and my manager just says, you know, take the rest of the day off. You fucking earned it. Just like one of those, good job, you didn't sock her in her face, you didn't sock her in her fucked face. You didn't do it. Good job, you earned a day off. You earned a paid day off now.
Do you know what was probably about to happen? I don't know if you noticed, but the cop that was running the registration had just stepped out of his car, which means they had probably ran the registration and it came back clear. And he was probably walking around his car to tell her, hey, it was a mistake. It was reported as stolen before, but no one ever told us that you had got it back. Everything's okay. But suddenly she became possessed.
I got a young Bible and an old Bible. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. This lady's possessed.
What are you doing?
She's driving into the building now. She's going. Where?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Stop. Stay over there. I'm not telling you. Stay over there. Stay over there.
This large, high-pitched voiced man is yelling, "Shut the fuck up!" in a very high-pitched, screaming voice. Oh God!
Yo,
this. Yeah.
What's old crackhead right here doing, reaching into his belt? Anybody knows?
Yeah, he's been reaching in his belt this whole fucking time. That's what I've been saying. This is the same guy. He's been in the background, reaching in, digging around in his pants the whole time. Either he's jerking off or he's reaching for something. It's concerning as hell. And now he's walking up like, oh.
See an old dude right here, right there, while the boyfriend's screaming and wanting to fight you. What a shitty situation. What a shitty situation. I know they should just 40 mic her right in the pooter. We know it works.
Get back.
Yo, y'all need to watch old dude over here. I don't know what he's doing.
I said it when I first saw that guy. Like he's been reaching in. Why is he reaching across like that? Oh man, this is like a nightmare situation. Like, what is he like? That's no normal
He
reach.
drank all the Blue Top vodka in the city, and he's looking for a fight. We got P. Dookie Salmon over here. Wow, you're thinking of my jokes before I can think of them.
I'm not gonna tell you that. Stay right there. Step out.
Leave my sister alone. Yeah, it's gonna be.
What is this guy reaching for right here? Like, that's a cross-arm reach. That's not a normal reach. That's like you're reaching to grab. That's concerning as hell. He's not reaching in his pocket. That's a cross-arm reach. He's been digging for a while. Who the fuck is this person calling? Like, is this person calling the... Who are they calling? Like, this is clearly like this, they work here, but who the hell are they calling? I have so many questions. I want answers. I want answers. Who's this person calling? What's this man reaching for? What's the top connoisseur of methamphetamine in the South doing here reaching? He looks like the southernmost what am I just got tongue tied. He looks like a southern connoisseur of methamphetamines. Seriously, he looks like he's from Royal, Alabama and has sampled all the meth. Seriously.
Stay back. Stay back.
I don't know.
They're not even putting hands on her. So I want you guys to understand how patient these officers are being right now. That they're all getting pulled around while she's driving back and forth in the vehicle, and they haven't even jerked her ass out and tased her yet. They're being super patient, as they have been this entire time.
Leave my sister alone. Leave her. Baby, put the car in park,
Put
baby.
the car in park.
Put the car in park, baby. Put it in park.
You guys back up. Get behind the curb. I'm not telling you to get back. Back up.
Okay, now the boyfriend's trying to get her.
Stop, baby, calm down.
What are you doing? Back. Let's go.
My car. Leave me alone. I have my daughter here. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you have your daughter there, but you're the one causing all the goddamn trouble. Lord have mercy. You're the one scarring that poor kid, not the police.
Like him, don't tell me step back. We here. We here for our sister.
No, that's fine. We're trying to listen. We're trying to run the protocol.
Oh, here we go. We're getting physical. She tried to dive back into the car. They let her do it 3 or 4 times now. Not letting her do it again.
Back up. Back up. Get behind the car. Get.
This dude won't take his hand out of his fucking pockets, and he keeps reaching for his left waist with his right hand. This guy's making me more...
I said it too. He's reaching. I don't know what the fuck he's reaching for. It's concerning the hell out of me. I saw him reaching when he was way back there, and I was walking up on the officers reaching. I'm like, what the hell?
Anyone else around here, because you know this guy is just peacocking right now. He's puffing up and acting like he's gonna do something, but he's not gonna do shit. This guy is the one I'd worry about right here. But the shit's popping off, and they're not looking at hardly anything over here. They're trying to pay attention to the woman who might run them over. Also, look at this guy right here.
Oh man, I missed that guy. Oh.
Position yet?
Oh god, freaking ad. Hold on. Oh, the good thing Donut's getting ad revenue. I shouldn't complain about that. Good thing he's getting ad revenue. Oh god.
Behind the curb. Back up.
What's going on?
Back up, ma'am.
Oh,
Ma'am, stay back. Stay back.
what the hell?
Stay back, please. Please stay back.
No clue what this happened there.
Get back. Get back.
Never seen that before.
Get back. Get behind. Get behind.
What is going on?
Get back. Relax. Relax. Get back. I'm not gonna tell you get. Get back. Get back. Look what they doing to her. She's not listening. Get back. So what? I'm not listening. What the fuck? Stay back. What the fuck? Stay. I'm not listening. Bro.
Oh, now the people that know the one Tupac lyric are coming out. You know, they're saying I start hearing F the police. You know, this lady's the one that started all this. She's the one that reported her car stolen, and then escalated everything. Seriously, all you have to do is just calm down and explain the situation. You did nothing wrong until you did something wrong. Now you got reckless endangerment of a child. You got, you know, felony eluding the police, you know, resisting. You're getting all kinds of charges. Don't knock it off.
You hear that guy? Fuck the police. Y'all just pigs. How easily could this have gone down if she would have just chilled for 5 minutes? It's a stolen car. If it's your fucking stolen car, you want people to investigate it. They were investigating a stolen vehicle, so just chill. God, they were so patient with her. But this is what people say is police brutality right here. Yeah, did they have to wrestle her out of the car and probably put her in handcuffs? But you see what they did before they even got to that point.
She made her decision. Stay back. I'm not. Oh my God. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. Stay over there. Stay over there. All right.
I've talked to a lot of my police officer friends the past couple months. Anytime they arrest anyone, standing, sitting, laying down, they start screaming, "I can't breathe."
Back up.
Yo, you don't need that many
Back up.
Bro, you don't need that many cops for her, this guy says. Have you ever been a police officer dealing with someone who does not want to be arrested? They are...
By the way, may I just mention how beautifully lined up all these cop cars are with this solid red and blues on, all in uniform. This is the most uniform-looking parking job I've ever seen, just blocking traffic. 50 patrol cars just lining the streets. It looks like the police are getting ready for a parade. All because this lady reported her car stolen. She's definitely going to jail now because she did this to herself. At this point, she did it to herself. At the end of the day, she did it to herself. She reported her car stolen. She got her car back. Her boyfriend took her car to meet the boys. She reported her car stolen. She's a registered owner. All she had to do was explain the situation, and they would have taken it off the stolen car list. They would have removed the hot sheet. That's all that's all she had to do. They would have canceled the hot sheet. That's it. That's all she had to do is peacefully say, "Oh no, this is my car. Here's my license, registration. I reported it stolen. I forgot to undo that." That's all she had to do. Is stop, talk to the police. They'd run her name, check her ID, make sure everything's on the up and up, make sure she is who she says she is, make sure she doesn't have any felony warrants, and she'd be on her way. Now she's going to jail. She's probably getting multiple charges of child endangerment, reckless endangerment of a minor, reckless endangerment of the public. She almost hit a bunch of people with her car. She started driving towards a crowd of people, towards a building. That's not safe. Reckless endangerment of officer, resisting of police. She's getting all kinds of fucking charges now. And then if a judge really wanted to, they could throw the book at her for creating a stupid situation.
Are there to protect her, to keep her from fucking hurting herself at this point. This guy's a cop, though. Use of force expert, probably. He should probably carry his use of force expert certification around so he can show the cops and tell them how to do their job. Actually, you know what? Let's call some professional athletes and ask them how they should detain her.
Why is there not a female officer?
Listen.
Guys, back off. Listen. They got trying to calm her down. Relax.
She can breathe.
She can't breathe, man. They need help.
For anyone that believes that when people are yelling, "I can't breathe," repeatedly, hold your breath and say, "I can't breathe." Just hold your breath and try to say anything. If you can't breathe, you can't talk. Because that's part of talking, is breathing. Yeah.
Trust me. They're doing what they got to do. Step back.
Okay, I'm gonna record because
That's fine. Record all you got once, but stay on the curb. Stay on the curb.
I'm right here. That's fine.
679 Blue Hill.
We good. I'm an officer too, bro. It's not right. It's not needed for all this extra stuff. I'm an officer too. This is not needed for all this. We need to just calm down. Why is there no female cop out here? Why is there not a female cop out here?
This guy's trying to say he's a police officer. I don't believe he's a police officer. I'm doubting he's a police officer. Because he's shouting things that generally you would not shout at a police officer. He's instigating. He's part of the instigating crowd. He would not be doing that. He would be backing the crowd up if he was an actual police officer. He's not a police officer. This guy's not a police officer. But he's saying he's a police officer. That's a crime. You can't do that. You can't lie about being a police officer. You can't impersonate a police officer. And to say that to the police is probably the stupidest thing you could possibly do. He would be standing there filming saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Where's the female officer? That's only required for a search. She's being arrested. She's being detained because she's proven that she's being dangerous to others.
Step back. Just relax. Just step back.
I'm calling bullshit, dude. I'm calling bullshit on that. No one's hurting her. No one's on top of her. They cuffed her.
Just relax. Just relax.
Anyone else north?
Why is there not a female officer out here when you're arresting a female? Well, either none were available, and you would normally only call a female officer out, not because there's a female you're trying to arrest. You call a female officer out so that they can search a female and the males don't get in trouble for it. That's usually the only time you call a female officer out. So they can get up under the titties, basically. Don't be scared of titties. You don't call a female officer out just because you're arresting a female. So no, he's not an officer. He doesn't know shit about policing, and he needs to fuck right off. Here, I can go into this a little bit further with this guy. He's got a beard, right? Majority of police departments don't allow beards unless you're on some kind of fucking jump out team, narc component, gang unit, some shit like that, which means you've been a police officer for a couple years and you know your shit. Which just further shows that he's full of shit.
I mean, now she got to see you ready in the restraints. You got to calm down.
I'm ready, making my way.
You know what? After all this is over, if I was that officer, I would question him about saying he's a police officer. Oh, that's a charge too, impersonating a police officer.
31 and 12, if you guys can make your way to 9 Willis on the 6375. White female, blonde hair, wearing a white shirt and jeans. Black male wearing a gray sweater and jeans. The building refusing to leave.
Oh no, she's doing the limp body thing. I would say this is how my kid acted when they were younger, but John never acted this bad, ever, his entire life, and he's 11.
My daughter's 6. She knows better than to act like this. Yeah.
Did you hear what the cop just said? Did y'all catch that? He just whispered under his breath, oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous, man.
Oh. Freaking ad.
This game. You're not
Stop
ready
this
for
ads. Hold on. There we go. Skip it. Don't screw me over again. Don't do anything weird. Okay, good.
Yo, watch old boy right here.
What is he reaching
putting
for?
His right hand towards his left side. This dude's driving me crazy.
Are you a relative? I thought you said you were his sister.
That is my sister.
So the little girl's in the car.
And that's your brothers? That's my sister.
There's a little girl in the car.
That's not my name.
Well, did you saying that's your sister?
That's hilarious. Did you guys catch that one? You said she was your sister. She is my sister. Well, there are little girls in the car. She said, that's not my problem.
There's a little girl in the car.
That's a horrible aunt.
Well, did you saying that's your sister? So I was.
That's a horrible auntie. Oh no. It's a horrible auntie. I'm pretty sure she's not being honest about being her sister.
Just go over there. Fuck, man. Whole kid in the car.
Whole ass kid in that car, though.
Calm down.
A whole kid? At least he's not half a kid. I'm going to rephrase this. Hold your breath and say I can't breathe. Hold your breath and scream supervisor. I can't breathe! Wait. I can't say anything because I can't breathe. If you can't breathe, you can't say anything. Because you need to exhale to breathe. Think that through. Look, when the George Floyd heat was going on, everyone was getting mad at me saying, when I said, oh, he could breathe, until I explained, if you can't breathe, how's he talking? And then they stopped for a second, like, oh shit, you're right. Everyone was like that. They're all pissed and they're like looking at me like careful, and it's just like, he can't breathe. How is he talking? Think that through for a second. It takes brain processing power.
Are y'all serious right now? Are you serious?
Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back!
He's still reaching. Look, look, look. This guy.
We want y'all badge numbers right here.
Oh, there we go. She's asking badge numbers now too. There we go.
Badge numbers. We want y'all badge. What's your badge?
This guy.
What's your name, sir?
The ones that doing it, we want their
Yeah,
badge.
we want the names and badge numbers. Y'all got a problem.
No.
Has he been trying to pull out his flip phone for the past 11 minutes and he finally just got it out? Is that what we were worrying about?
Look at y'all scrubs. Y'all got the
Stay back! Stay back! Stay back!
Alright, hold on.
Back up! Get on the curb! Get on the curb! Get on!
This guy, still like this. Look, having your hand in the shape like this in your pocket, is not a good sign. You could see his index finger is extended and there is something bulging in his pocket. No. I didn't even notice this guy until Donut pointed him out, but holy crap. Like, you could see, like, his index finger is extended right there. His hand is gripping something that's larger than his hand. You could see the outline. Jesus Christ. There's no doubt in my mind this guy's just waiting for things to pop off and he's just going to be one of the fuckers shooting. He's waiting to pop off. That's what he's doing. Like, this is fuck situation. This chick doesn't even realize she's in imminent death standing next to this guy. This guy's just staring her straight down. Like, look at this. She doesn't even realize it. Like, what the hell?
11 minutes and he finally just got it out. Is that what we were worrying about?
He's been back there since the police pulled up doing that same shit.
Stay back! Stay back! Stay back! Back up! Get on the curb! Get on the curb! Get on the curb!
Y'all about to break her foot. Y'all close her foot in the door. I don't care.
Stay back! Stay back! Get on the curb! Boss, get on the curb!
Y'all close her foot in the fucking door.
I'm not gonna tell you one more time. Stay on the curb.
What you mean? I got it on tape. What you
I
talking
finally
about?
made a
I don't
donut
care. I'm not
operator
gonna stop yelling.
thing.
None of that. Y'all gonna hear me today. Put that shit down. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, car coming up. Handle the crowd on the west side. Pull right up.
Look, this is pretty much the end of the video. This has been like a 30-minute long video. Roughly around that time, I'm guesstimating. This is a 21-minute video of donuts that I'm reviewing, and I gotta say that all this could have been avoided. Like, she was a registered owner of the car. She didn't have to do all the shit she did, but it was her own actions that led up to this. She's probably going to face multiple charges of reckless endangerment. She's probably going to face multiple charges of reckless endangerment and endangerment of children, because she was doing all this with children in the car, driving her car towards a crowd of people in a store. You know, and while police are in the path of her vehicle, she's also shoving police around, so she's probably going to get multiple aggravated assault on officers charges, all because she reported her car stolen because her boyfriend took her car. And there you go. You know, she reported her car stolen and then fought the police when they went to check to see why her car was reported stolen. And she's the freaking registered owner. Everything all about this was completely unnecessary. She just had to keep her calm and explain what happened. My boyfriend took the car, reported the car stolen because I didn't know where it was. Turns out my boyfriend had it. Here's my license and registration. License, registration. They'll run it, confirm it, make sure she doesn't have any warrants, and say, okay, ma'am, your car is no longer reported stolen now. Now that we've confirmed that you have your car, you're in possession of your car, have a nice day. This would have never happened if that's how it went, if that's how she behaved. Instead, she fought the police, resisted every step of the way. Resistance gets you... Well, resistance will get you shiny new bracelets. Compliance will normally land you in... Even if you did something wrong, will land you in better favors with the judge. People are all over complaining about these white shooters that surrendered, and why didn't the police shoot them? Because they were surrendering. You know, there's been lots of black shooters too that have surrendered. It's not a race thing. At the end of the day, you know, these mass shooters that got caught and surrendered after a shootout, like a dipshit, and I'm sure, like, you know, you killed a bunch of cops, you know, you're going to jail forever. But, you know, you're going to jail as a cop killer, but at the same time, you're a piece of shit in the first place, shooting up a place and robbing people, like what happened, like Donut's video on what happened in Texas, where the guy with the fully auto Glock, the fully semi-auto switch modded Glock, got into two separate shootouts with people in Texas. That guy surrendered. And people are always like, oh, he didn't get shot by police, but other people that got in shootouts with the police got shot by police. Well, yeah, that guy killed several police officers, but at the same time, he also surrendered. He surrendered. They're not going to kill an unarmed person that's in the process of surrendering. That's pretty fucked. That would be corrupt. That would be corrupt. As much as every cop there would love to put one in him because he killed cops. He's a cop killer. They're not going to mistreat him. They're not going to be shit to him because that's going to get his case thrown out. They want him to rot. The best way they could do that is to not give him any ammo in court, not mistreat him. Treat him with the utmost respect. Because a judge is going to look at that and say, you were treated with respect even after you killed cops. That shows restraint. That's what's going to be said in court, not you shouldn't have gone off on him, you shouldn't have threatened him. You know, because that's going to show up in court. That's going to show up on your body camera.
Ambulance! Put in the ambulance! So stop them! Put in the ambulance! Hey, what the fuck is you doing here?
This guy, come on, man. It's a boyfriend right here. Did you notice he only acts up when his boy right here is around him? He's only throwing a fit when this dude's around holding him back. Or watching him. Do you guys remember how this started off? I think it just took us 45 minutes to watch a 13-minute video.
Oh man, so this is probably like an hour-long video that I just did. Wow. Oh wow, this is a short video. I'm gonna do this one next. Alright, you guys. Well, enjoy this videoception that I got going on here. Right? Enjoy this videoception. If you like this channel, like and subscribe. Check out more content. New channel, trying it out. Seeing if people like it. If you like it, like and subscribe. And we're going to be coming out with new videos every day. And enjoy this video inception and this swirly bit that I can do with this. It's never ending. It just keeps going. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.